best things in life come on the other side of pain. That is what the theme of this video is, and that's what I've been thinking about all day today, because today is my birthday. And by the way, I appreciate every person that has wished me happy birthday today. It really, touched me. I really appreciate it. A lot of people have been texting me, Instagram, phone. I really appreciate it. But all day I've been thinking about that one quote that I heard, and I heard it from this guy named Brian Johnson. Brian Johnson is a famous person, and he owns his own business. He does a lot of different things, man, so I'm not going to get into it, but he's a millionaire. And I watched a video, and he was like, the best things in life come on the other end of pain, suffering. The best rewards come after the pain. You have to go through the pain in order to get to the end of the tunnel where the reward is greater on the other side. And then it's actually funny because I heard somebody else say something similar. I heard Andrew Tate say something about pain. I'm pretty sure you've heard of him at least once. He was the most famous person on the planet in 2022, 2 years ago. And he talked about in an interview how everybody wants to be the man. Everybody wants to be the top dog, but nobody wants to go through pain. Nobody wants to go through suffering. Nobody wants to go through trials and tribulations to get there. And what really reeled me in is when he mentioned Batman. If you watch my last video, I said that I'm Batman and Superman and Anakin Skywalker / Darth Vader in one. If you don't know who Anakin Skywalker is, that's Darth Vader's real name before he became a villain, because he was a hero at one point. I said I was all three in one. So when he said Batman, when he mentioned Batman, it got me reeled in. I wanted to see where he was going to go with this analogy. And he was saying, look at the comic books. Look at Batman. He said Batman's parents died. The only reason Bruce Wayne became Batman, is because he lost his parents. His parents got taken out in front of his very eyes, and from that day forward, he used that as motivation to become Batman. And then he became I think he actually is a billionaire in the comic books. It was that one night that was traumatic and painful and filled with suffering that made him become who he was. If that night never happened, he would have never became Batman. That was the point Andrew was trying to make. So what I learned from Andrew Tate and Brian Johnson, and I think we all should take something from what they said, because after all, they're in a position that typically most people are not in. They make millions of dollars in their sleep. They're very successful men. And it's crazy how two successful men that come from two different parts of the world have the same outlook on pain. You have to go through it to get what you want. Neither one of them said you have to avoid it, you got to run away from it. They said you have to go through it, you have to face it. You have to fight the pain to get what you want. And that's what I've been thinking about all day, because I've been through a lot in my life. A lot. I've been to multiple different funerals, multiple different wakes. If you don't know what a wake is, it is when you look at somebody's body in the casket before the funeral day. I've been to multiple of those. I've been through a lot. I done got my heart broken multiple times by girls, which is something that happens to everybody. Everybody gets their heart broken to some degree by a girl. It happens. That's life. But when I look back and I think on it all, I'm just like, if I didn't go through any of that, I wouldn't be here. If I didn't go to those multiple different funerals, if I didn't get my heart broken multiple different times, if I didn't lose some of my friends to car accidents, if none of that happened, I wouldn't be here. Wouldn't think the way I think. I'm telling you, bro, like if you go to enough funerals in your life or enough wakes, it will change you mentally. It will do something to your mind, bro. I promise you it will. Because when you look at somebody lifeless in a casket, the only thing you can think about, at least with me, I was just like, this life is too short, bro. It's too short. It's too short. They say the average lifespan, I think, is 70 years, I think. I think it's 70. Don't quote me. I think it's like 70, 72. But if you're really being realistic, you might not even make it to be 70. Honestly. A lot of people, they pass away at 40, 45, 50 because around 40 years old, high blood pressure and health problems start to creep in at 40. But yet they say the average lifespan is 70. If you make it to live past 60, not even my bad. If you make it to live past 50, which is a half a century, you should give God all the praise and all the glory. You should. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I actually lost my cousin this year. My cousin at the very beginning of this year. Like literally, I think, I want to say within the first 2 weeks of this year, my cousin passed away. You know, I had expectations of coming into 2024 and having the best year, one of the best years, if not the best year of my life. And so far, it is a great year. This is definitely one of the best years of my life. I mean, I just got into the YouTube program 8 days before my birthday, and my birthday is today. You know what I'm saying? It really can't get no better. I graduated college. This has been a phenomenal year for me. Amazing. One of the best years. I might can say the best year I've ever had in my life. I might as well say it. This is the best year I've ever had in my entire life, honestly. I'm not going to lie. But at the very beginning of this year, one of my cousins just had to pass away unexpectedly. I couldn't even go through the first 30 days of this year without something in this life trying to take me down. But I kept my head up. I stayed focused. I did what I had to do. You know what I mean? Because that's life, like I said. You know, like Andrew said, like Brian said, you got to go through pain. You have to go through the pain to get what you want out of this life. Even if it means you have to go to somebody's funeral, you cannot make no excuses. You still have to push through. Unfortunately, this year was perfect. The only thing bad about this year is I lost my cousin in the beginning. That's the only bad thing. I have nothing to complain about in all of 2024. It is about to be August in 2 days because the day's the 30th. It's been 7 months of this year and I have nothing to complain about except my cousin dying. That's it. That's the only thing. And it happened at the very beginning. This could have been a perfect year for me. It could have been perfect. But somebody had to pass away, and that's life. That's how this life goes. You will go through pain. You will. I will. We all will. Your kids will. We all will go through pain. And you have one or two options. You can run, you can hide, you can cry, or you can face it. I mean, it's your choice. You know, I pushed through the pain, and this is where it got me. And I'm doing pretty good. I'm looking good. I'm feeling good. You know, I got the pearly white smile. I'm feeling immaculate right now, man. Amazing. You know, and I'm just trying to be a different person. You know, my new name is Bishop Zay. If I ever said anything, done anything to you, I apologize, because that wasn't me. That was Zay Slime. Zay Slime and Bishop Zay are two different people. But Bishop Zay, he's tender-hearted. You know, he cares more. He's cautious about the things that he says. You know, I'm trying to do my best. I'm trying to be a better person. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all will respect me in this journey. Zay Slime can do a lot of things and not think twice about it. And now that I'm older, especially now my birthday's today and I'm older now, I'm trying to put on, as the word says, put off the old and put on the new. You know, I'm trying to be better. You know, that's all I can do. I'm an imperfect human being, but at least I'm trying. I'm trying to be a better person, especially for the kids, man. If I can't do it for nobody else, I gotta at least do it for the kids, man. You know what I'm saying? I got kids subscribed to my channel. I done had kids ask me to play Fortnite with them and stuff like that. Like, bro, if I can't do it for nobody else, what can motivate me is let me be a good role model for the kids. So the old things that I used to do, I no longer condone in those activities and festivities any longer. I'm trying not to laugh. I do not condone in those activities and festivities any longer. Anything that I used to say or do, I don't condone in it. It's unacceptable. You know, I shame it. I'm done, you know, living that life. I'm done indulging in my old ways. I am a different man in 2024. When you talk to me, call me Bishop Zay. No longer, my name is no longer Zay Slime. That's still gonna be my branded name, but my new name is Bishop Zay. I'm a different man. If you ask me to do something, you're gonna be surprised when I say, oh no, brother, my name is Bishop Zay now. You know, I don't condone in those activities any longer. I'm on a different path. I am on a different path. I'm trying. You know, so please respect me on this journey. I'm trying to be a different man. And we're gonna see how this journey goes. So far, so good. I feel great now that my name is Bishop Zay. I feel great. I feel empowered. I feel empowered by God Himself, and we're gonna keep it that way. I'm gonna do my best to stay away from the temptations. You know, Tupac said, I have my own revelation to do whatever it takes to resist the temptations. That's what Tupac said. So I'm trying to be like Pac, man. I'm trying to do whatever it takes to resist the temptations, to resist the vices, and be the best version of myself I can be. You know what I mean? It's simple, and I would encourage you to do the same. Be the best version of yourself you can be. Resist the temptations, resist the vices. Man, even the women, bro. I mean, not every woman that comes across your path, brother, even if she's fine, is good for you.